Hello, what's up, and welcome back to another episode of the Traders Brawl podcast. Today is Christmas Day. I'm Adel, the host, and today we have a special guest with us, Lisa Amnegard from Web3 TV, who I'm going to introduce in a second. But for those who are with us, thank you for staying with us. For those who are new, welcome to the show. We are an education podcast, and we're here to educate about Bitcoin, crypto, all things Web3, and I'm so delighted to have Lisa with us join us today. So Lisa.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I've never been on your show before. This is my first time.
It's a pleasure to have you. We're here to, of course, you and your background from journalism is a great asset. So you're actually my first journalist guest.
Wow, I feel special.
Of course. See, Lisa, give us a little bit of an introduction about yourself.
I'm Swedish, so actually my Christmas was yesterday. In Sweden, we celebrate on the 24th.
Right.
But I mean, if I can get 2 Christmases, that's even better, right?
Right, of course.
So I'm a journalist, and I actually just got accepted to NYU, so I'm going to be doing my master's in journalism.
Congratulations.
And yeah, I love being a reporter and host here at Web3 TV. So yeah, it's great to be on your show this time.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. We're obviously dressed you're obviously dressed very well for the Christmas season right now, themed on red, and we're obviously wearing the hat.
I'm not sure how to wear this hat. If it should be on this side or
this side. I don't know. I just put it on my head.
You know, they have these Santa Claus training schools in the US. So it's basically a
school to train you?
to train Santa Claus. So they're professionals. It's a professional Santa Claus training school.
Wow.
And there's different levels. Like some of them are really good. It's like kind of like the Harvard of Santa schools. And then there are others that are not as prestigious.
Right. That's really interesting. I can't believe there's a school about Christmas.
How to be Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
Yeah. I think you'd qualify with the hat and everything.
Oh my God, it's so funny. Let's dive right into this episode. So we're gonna make this a Christmas crypto themed podcast because I want this to be a bit about what has happened on Christmas Day, as well as a few events that have happened around the world. Just to give some context for the audience who are watching, in the holiday spirit, the story of Bitcoin, for those who don't know, begins in 2008. I'm just going to read a little blurb here. With Satoshi Nakamoto, an unknown individual who wrote a white paper outlining the revolutionary concept of a decentralized peer-to-peer currency. And this system would be immune to banks, and people would be able to transact without any intermediary or middleman in the middle. And so there's also, some of you may know some of the past milestones, like the infamous 2010 Bitcoin Pizza Day, where 10,000 Bitcoin was sold for just $41. Somebody bought pizza with 10,000 Bitcoin, and it was worth $41 at the time. They bought 2 pizzas. Fast forward to today, that same Bitcoin slices are now, I think, worth $95,000, which I just checked today, $95,000.
That's just for one Bitcoin.
For one Bitcoin.
Yeah. How many Bitcoins did he buy?
10,000.
10,000.
Yeah. That was crazy.
You should have held on to that.
Exactly. So fast forward to today, Lisa. What has been going on in your head, or what have you been seeing on Christmas Day, and the events that have occurred before Christmas Day?
I mean, there's definitely been more momentum when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto. I saw that El Salvador, they bought 11 Bitcoins, and they also created a Bitcoin Christmas tree to show their commitment.
Yes.
And this came just after they received a loan from the IMF of $1.4 billion, with also some restrictions not to buy too much Bitcoin. But they then bought 11 Bitcoins worth $11 million, I believe.
Wow.
And then to show how, in the holiday spirit of Bitcoin and Christmas, they made this. It's kind of like AI generated Christmas tree with gold ornaments with Bitcoin on it.
Right. Yeah, I did read about that. I saw that they celebrated Christmas with a Bitcoin themed tree, obviously showing their commitment to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is their legal tender. The currency is actually Bitcoin in El Salvador. It's actually crazy. And they did this.
Yeah, I think they hold now 6,000 coins worth of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
So it's around almost $600 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
And this is despite facing restrictions from the IMF.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're rebelling against the IMF. It's like, you don't want to give us funding or whatever.
Look at our Christmas tree.
Well, we're going to stand right here on our 2 feet. We're going to stand strong.
So the question is, do you have any Bitcoin ornaments in your Christmas tree? Or did you set up a Christmas tree this year?
I did set up a Christmas tree. No. Do I have Bitcoin themed ornaments? No, I do not. Not yet. That is definitely going to be now on the bucket list.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but you know what I saw is that people are apparently not buying Bitcoin for Christmas. Bitcoin is down slightly.
That is
It
true.
was around $95,000 today.
Mm.
And if we compare it to just a few weeks ago, it was at all-time high,
Yes.
at 108,000.
108, 107K.
So you don't think people are buying Bitcoin for Christmas?
You know what I think people are doing?
What?
Cashing out.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're
That makes
cashing-
sense.
They're cashing out to buy presents.
Or even, yeah.
Or putting it into memes.
Oh, yeah. I saw there's some Christmas-themed memes that are trending. One that many were hyping about was the Santa Trump coin.
Yes. I saw so many different meme coins on CoinGecko, which I want to bring up here. There's like so many different ones. Christmas themed. There's Rizmas. Riz. Okay. Chillmas. There's Santa Hat. There's one just called Santa. Rizmasive. MC. Smas. Like, what do you make of these meme coins?
So how are they performing?
Well, I mean, some of them are up. Most of them are actually down.
Okay.
Looking at the charts, they're like down 92%.
How's Santa Trump?
I didn't see Santa Trump actually, but that did go up.
Okay.
So it looked like that was like really trending, Santa
Okay.
Trump. Obviously with the obviously Trump winning the election, so he's obviously in the headlines everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I wonder how Trump would look like as a Santa Claus, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's already gotten lots of good attention with regards to being the president. So him wearing a hat plus a Bitcoin theme, he's already launched his own meme coin, Trump card or Trump. So yeah, I'm super bullish with both Christmas meme coins and around his presidency. I'm super bullish about Bitcoin's price predictions.
And what do you think about Elon Musk? Some people are saying that he's the shadow president now.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. Elon Musk has maintained very strong, cozy relations with Trump smartly. He's even been on his rally. And he's now joining the position of, which is abbreviated DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, I think, something like that. DOGE.
Yeah.
It's only pointing upwards for the bullishness of Bitcoin and crypto. Now, does he have political experience? Does he have presidential experience? Probably not. But neither did Trump last year. I mean, not last year. Neither did Trump in his first term.
Yeah.
Now he's had 4 years down his belt. He does have the qualifications to be president again. Elon, on the other hand, he's kind of like in my opinion, like the funniest billionaire I know. And but funniest billionaire out there, who's like a troll, but also funny, but also very serious. Him coming into the presidency almost feels like it's a circus to watch. You know, Trump with his personality, and now Elon with his personality.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a circus.
Because I feel that many of the announcements that are coming from the new White House administration are announced on Twitter, or X,
Yes, X.
previously known as Twitter.
But the thing is with X, you know, you got lots of people with their profile pictures of apes and monkeys, and they're not completely doxxed. So, of course, if you're not doxxed, you will say anything. You know, some of the accounts I naturally in crypto, you just follow. They have lots of influence, but they're willing to say anything because they don't have to dox themselves. So there's no accountability when it comes to X. This is me playing devil's advocate. Like, X is a great platform. It's owned by
Yeah, as
Elon
a
Musk.
journalist, we use it a lot.
Of course.
Get a lot of leads from there.
But the ones who are not doxxed, I'm a little bit, you're just saying this because you're not showing your real identity, and there's no accountability of what you're saying. You could be saying lots of scams as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I mean,
Yeah.
Trump, for example, he's going very hard on China, whereas Elon wants to do business in China. So it will be interesting to see how the Trump administration will sort of
Play out.
and manage these different approaches to how they want to govern. So,
Absolutely.
and especially when it comes to crypto.
As well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think when it comes to, the fact that El Salvador, challenging the IMF and also being very, very bullish about Bitcoin as a legal tender, cryptocurrency in general, and obviously Trump's election, I do feel this is going to have a trickle-down effect on other countries, both first world and third world. They're going to look at, obviously, the U.S. being the superpower of the world, and then other third world countries like El Salvador, who are also challenging status quos. This is really going to set a new standard for accepting cryptocurrency into the system.
So we might be able to even buy Christmas turkey. You eat turkey for
I eat
Christmas,
turkey
right?
all the time.
Yeah, you maybe can even pay for it with Bitcoin.
The Bitcoin itself.
Yeah. Next year, maybe.
That's awesome. Yeah. And final thoughts on just final remarks now on Bitcoin hit around 95K. What today 95K hit around 108K. Some are saying it's going to hit 150K.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that
What are
too.
your thoughts on that?
I mean, I really don't know. I did look at how Bitcoin has performed post US elections. And it's quite common for Bitcoin to surge. I think I don't exactly remember the numbers. I believe in 2016 it surged by 44% within the first 90 days of the US election results. And then in 2020 it surged, I think it was 186%.
Wow.
So I think a surge is normal
Expected.
for a post-US election result. But then again, we now also are going to be having a president who is also very optimistic about the cryptocurrencies in general. But personally, I don't think it can surge 180% or something like that because the volumes are so high. Right?
High.
So I don't know, maybe I don't know. Actually, or maybe
But
a
looking
little
at the
bit
charts, I mean, looking at the charts based on what you said, it looks like a red Christmas is happening right now. I'm seeing red all over the place. 95K dumps happening all the time. This is crypto, but the meme-fi market, is literally withstanding any challenges that the market faces because it looks like meme culture cannot be killed.
But what do you even think about that? It's kind of almost as a game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Personally, complete casino. Complete casino. But I will say this. Why did meme culture begin in the first place? Why? I honestly believe that I think this was to challenge institutions who control the market. They can play insider trading. They have information, more information than us. They will always be at an information advantage over the rest of us 9-to-5 workers and the rest of the population. So using crypto, unregulated market, a bunch of guys came together and said, you know what? We're going to do our own thing, our own way.
So it's kind of like a meme of the government.
We don't talk about the government like that here. But yeah.
But of a traditional
exactly.
finance.
Rebellions, honestly, rebellions against traditional finance.
Yeah.
Especially in an unregulated market, there's no regulation around memes. So you can launch one, you can kill one, you can dump, and there's no consequence. But hey, this was born out of the system, a broken system, I believe, which is not really a equal level playing field for all. Those who have information and those who don't. Those who have and those who don't.
Yeah.
There's always that divide. That's where meme culture was born.
And you can see that, the people that know about the meme coin before it launches, they will expect a win if they sell it within a few hours. Maybe.
Look at the Hawk Tour example. If you may have heard of the Hawk Tour girl who launched, who became a sensational meme overnight, or not overnight, over a couple of weeks from that interview. Did you hear about Hawk Tour? No?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, she did an interview one time. It was this year itself, saying something around. I'm not gonna say what she said, but it was something sexual or sexual reference, and she became like a sensational. She became famous for what she said on a video.
Okay.
And then she became the face of a meme. She launched a meme coin. She rug pulled, and she scammed her.
Oh yeah, I read about this. It was in the Daily Mail, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, Hawk Tour. So,
Yeah.
so she, of course, being in the meme place, in the meme coin space, she rug pulled on her own fans. There's been lots of backlash that she's receiving. They may even having some legal challenges coming her way. But hey, she's not a 9-to-5 worker. She's not working for the institutions. So I'm trying to play devil's advocate. You got the institution side, you got the meme side, and hey, freedom. She doesn't have to be, legally bound by any of the laws of banks or submit documentation to launch something. And she made millions off of it.
But you know what's interesting? I did interview someone who is a meme coin developer, or they have a platform where they help people develop their own meme coins. And what he said, which was interesting, if we just look at where meme coins can have a role within the crypto ecosystem going forward. Because at the end of the day, I think eventually meme coins will be regulated in some way. But what he said, what was interesting, is that meme coins can be used as a marketing tool for businesses.
True.
Because they have this sort of surge and momentum. It gets this community going.
True.
And a talk around it. I think that is a really powerful tool that people can use, which doesn't necessarily have to have anything to do with winning money or losing money, but just the community aspect of it. Because I've seen that plays a large role in how successful a meme coin will play out.
That is so true. That's such a good statement to make, because now we're talking community here. We're talking marketing. If you want to get a word out, it almost feels like launching a meme coin is like the new marketing agency.
Yeah.
Right? Don't forget agencies. Launch a meme coin. Don't work with an agency. Launch your own meme coin. That is the agency, because everybody pours in, and you get known so much faster than hiring out an agency to do all the work for you, and you're paying for nothing.
Do you think we will become meme coins?
Time will tell. Why not? We just need to launch a successful meme coin. How bad can it be?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need to have any utility. We don't need to even dox our faces.
No.
You know?
No. Yeah.
But no, what you just said there was really maybe changing the game when it comes to marketing agencies and how we get the word out. Because like the Hawk Tour example, from one video to becoming a celebrity who now launched a meme coin, even more celebrity status. Wow. What does that say for the future of marketing? What does that say for the future of crypto as well? That, hey, we don't need agencies.
Yeah.
A bunch of people can just launch a meme coin on Pump.fun, bring the best hype possible on Twitter using meme cartoon pictures that you can just generate using AI. Again, AI coming into this, and boom.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how 2025 plays out, because there's just been this extra layer of optimism, even not only from a retail point of view, but also from institutional investors, governments. Everyone has their eyes on the cryptocurrency market. So what do you think about 2025? What do you think are the trends? What's going to happen?
I am definitely bullish on, of course, the price predictions of Bitcoin itself, but also I'm more bullish. Forget the predictions, because money is one side. I'm more bullish on the technology behind blockchain, because blockchain is a technology.
Yeah.
And why people are investing time into this is because of the immutability aspect of it, the fact that it's on chain, which means that there's no central authority controlling it, which means it's free for all. I'm bullish both on the Bitcoin side of its prediction, but also on the adoption. People are starting to say, "Hey, do you accept crypto?"
You know, somebody told me recently that you could pay your due mobile bill with Bitcoin.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
That's a new thing.
Yeah.
Because I've been paying all my utility bills in fiat. Okay. That's the only time I really need to cash out.
Maybe it was crypto. I'm not sure if it was Bitcoin. It was crypto.
This is game changing. This is really good because the only time I really need to cash out, I get paid in crypto anyway. The only time I really need to cash out is if I'm paying somebody in cash or I'm paying my utility bills. Currently, my utility bills are all in fiat. So I generally need to convert my crypto, put it into fiat, and then pay my utility. But if this changes based on what you said, because I consider due as a utility bill, it's Wi-Fi, I know. But if this changes, I'll always keep my money in crypto and just pay directly.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
my money, my coins, my keys, and I just instantly pay peer to peer.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. See if it will become a tender that will be accepted in retail.
100%.
I interviewed this company where they've launched in Europe and they're launching in the UAE, where you can pay with your Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and the merchant won't even know
Whoa.
if
is cool.
Bitcoin or if it's crypto, or it could be just a US dollar. Like, it doesn't.
But as long as the payment comes in, that's the most important.
So the merchant will get their money.
Okay.
But
They don't need to know if it came from crypto or...
Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. There's so many new things coming out. Like, it's so hard to keep up with everything, but I'm just so bullish about 2025 going forward.
Also, I agree with you. I think that the blockchain technology will become implemented in various industries.
Yes.
If we looked at 2024, remember what happened in July with CloudStrike? Their software failure.
Yes, I remember.
The software update that failed, and I think
many systems were down.
It was like over 8.5 million, or I forget.
I don't remember the numbers. I just remember it was so impactful. It just, for me, it highlighted the challenges of central authority.
Yeah, and just the magnitude of it all, and how one company, Microsoft, can have that much access to our systems, to our servers, where things like blockchain technology could really solve that issue, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Super excited about 2025 going forward and Trump's presidency from the Bitcoin and from the angle of cryptocurrency. I don't know about others of his presidency. I can't comment. But just from the side of crypto adoption, I'm super bullish. So
yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm excited.
But with that said, Lisa, I want to say thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
A big warm Merry Christmas to you.
Likewise.
And your family in Sweden.
Thank you. Thank you. Where's your family?
They're in Mauritius, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
They celebrate as well. Not as big as in Europe, but
it's a perfect time to be there right now.
Yeah. No, it's holiday season. I'm sending them messages. They know about this podcast. They'll be asking questions about you. But it will be interesting to see how this plays out. And I do want to say thank you so much for your time. You're the first journalist to be on the podcast.
Oh, wow.
So
I'm honored.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this insightful. We'll leave all the links in the description so you can check out Lisa's personal profile on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. Do check her CTV channel as well with Web3 TV. Lots of great information being shared there. But I want to say thank you. A big warm Merry Christmas from the Traders Brawl podcast. Myself and Lisa, and I just want to say thank you, and I hope you had a wonderful time and a great break from the crazy madness of what's happening in this emerging space of blockchain. Thank you once again. I'm Adel, the host, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Bye.